Discover Card Countdown to Green is presented by Discover Card. It pays to discover. And by Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and Bar. Eating good in the neighborhood.
NASCAR on TNT is live at the Bristol Motor Speedway, which is in Bristol, Tennessee, right neighboring with Bristol, Virginia. Right on that Tennessee-Virginia border, obviously. Took me about 3 hours to drive here from Charlotte, North Carolina. It's about a 2-hour drive from Knoxville. 147,000 fans are coming in here tonight, and they're going to see a great race. And, Benny, they're going to see a great race on the track, and they're going to see some pretty interesting racing on and off of pit road.
Yes, they are, Bill. You know, this racetrack used to be terrible for the pits because they had 22 pits on the front stretch, 21 on the back, and it was always a disadvantage for those guys pitting on the back. This year's NASCAR has done something kind of ingenious. They've incorporated both pit roads, and I think it's going to work doggone well. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about with our pit road map. All the cars will enter in turn 2. Go down the back stretch, all cars will go down the back, all cars will go down the front straightaway. If you're pitting on the front, no matter. And there are only 4 really good pit stalls, where the 6, the 41, the 15, and 24 are located. Those are the only good ones. The other pit stalls are very narrow, and it's going to be jammed up. When the guys on the backstretch make those pit stops and start coming down the front stretch pits as they complete their pit stop, it is going to be a little chaotic. And we'll show you exactly what we're talking about. As these cars trying to lead pit road, they're 4 wide, and I guess 4 cars can fit, and luckily they're only doing 30 miles per hour coming down pit road. That's a pit road speed tonight, 30 miles per hour.
So that's a true race as well as the one on the track.
It really is a very true race. And the guys in the pits getting that track position is going to be very important for the pit crew.
Fun to watch, but not fun if you're a driver. Now, I grew up as a fan of the New York Football Giants. So when former Washington Redskins coach Joe Gibbs put his new Winston Cup team on the track in 1992, I knew I wasn't going to like this guy. Well, I changed my opinion. Joe Gibbs is a well-known person and a very well-liked person. He won 3 Super Bowls with the Skins, and 2 years ago, he won the Winston Cup championship with Bobby Labonte. He has 2 teams in the Winston Cup Series. This year, one is battling for the championship. Another is facing 4th and long. But everyone that plays for Joe Gibbs knows this positive coach never punts.
I've never believed in luck. You're not going to luck out in pro sports. What you got to be is real, real good. And then I think all the breaks and everything in the end will even out.
He's done a great job influencing a lot of people around here to believe in, doing the right thing, treating people the right way.
Saying you can't do it isn't acceptable. He says we'll find a way to do it, and that's the one thing he just never gives up.
Joe's the type of guy that will give you anything you want if you convince him that's what you need. To win races, to be successful.
You got to pick the right people, and if you pick the right people, they're going to make you look good.
But even good people can have a bad year. In 2000, Bobby Labonte won the Winston Cup championship in a near-perfect season. But 2002 has been a flop.
It's terrible. I mean, I think, and we can't be nothing but ashamed of what we've done this year compared to what we did 2 years ago.
He's having trouble feeling the race car, telling us what to do. That whole communication between the race car, the driver, the crew chief to the team seems to be, what we struggle with right now the most. But in talking to Joe, he's fully convinced that you don't take a quarterback or a race car driver or a coach and in a period of a year and a half go from being a champion to an also-ran. That doesn't happen. Right now, that's where we feel like we're at.
We're not going to be able to survive like this. Our sponsors, our team, everybody wants more than this, so we have to fix it.
It's real easy to say, I quit, I bail, I'm out, and sometimes you get in that mode, and he's done a real good job of refocusing us on what we can accomplish, and that we can accomplish that we got to remember that.
He instills confidence in you.
Exactly.
As an NFL coach, Gibbs mastered the art of controlling egos and emotion. But while grooming fiery All-Pro Tony Stewart in NASCAR, his patience and his prodigy have been tested.
He's seen it a lot in football,
The good thing is he understands. He doesn't always agree with what happens, but at least he understands.
What you got to say is, here's what happened. Here's the way it impacted everybody. Okay, now what do you think we ought to do about it? And so I think sometimes, you know, the reality of that makes him stop and think, say, hey, look, I got to be able to control my emotions when it doesn't go well.
You can't just take everything, put it behind you, forget about it. But you can deal with things in the right way, positive manner. You're able to put things in perspective a little better, and that's what's good about Joe, is he's able to stop for a second, take the emotion out of the equation, and figure out what's right and what's wrong.
Sometimes the worst things in life wind up at the time you're going through them. You say, this is the worst thing that ever happened to us. No, sometimes it's the best.
His attitude and accomplishments make Gibbs a great leader. His style and smile make him a good friend to his employees. But one thing he is not, a mechanic.
Did you ever let him touch the car?
No. We'll give him money and just send him to the concession stand to get a hot dog or fries. We don't even give him a radio that he can talk.
And he knows not to touch the car, right?
Yeah. Touch the car, talk on the radio. Two things.
Has he tried to talk on the radio?
Way back when. He tried a little bit, and he figured out that we had the radio button fixed where he could try to talk, but we didn't hear him.
We let him come around, we let him inspire us, but he's not allowed to touch the race cars, and he's not allowed to talk on the radios.
Why can't he talk on the radio?
Because that's our rule.
And maybe Tony Stewart can give Coach Gibbs another title, but he'll need a big play tonight starting all the way back in 26. But you won from 18th last year, so it's got to be a piece of cake, right?
By theory, I think it's going to be a piece of cake. We got a really good car tonight. It was decent yesterday in happy hour, and I was trying to, the track B, I thought somebody was really loud over here, but that's track B. But no, we were good in happy hour. We broke a transmission, though, that kept us the last half hour out of it. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm pretty excited that we got our good luck charm Snoopy here with us tonight, and I think this will bring us some pretty good luck here.
Now, what is this, a ride-along program?
I don't know if we can get Snoopy inside the car or not without a food dish, but I don't know. Having him in the pit's going to be a good luck for us tonight, and I'm looking forward to it. We got a really cool paint scheme on here tonight, and just looking forward to it. I think everybody at Home Depot is going to have fun with this, and for Halloween they're going to have pumpkins, which is a first for Home Depot, so we're looking forward to it.
He's got peanuts on the race car, but not racing for peanuts tonight, Bill. Looking to get a big push tonight toward that championship.
Thanks, Matt. So Snoopy and Joe Gibbs cannot talk on the radio. Next, as we continue, it's the award ceremony, but no black tie. Just one red car and a golden Benny.